Hi, I'm Tom Mayenknecht, host of The Sport Market on Team 1040 and TeamRadio.ca. In their rush to lure a National Hockey League franchise, Quebec City and the province of Quebec are committing a big mistake by forging ahead with their plan for a $400 million arena. The mistake is that they're doing so without leveraging private sector financing. They are going to proceed with the project without firm commitments around private funding from sources such as Quebecor and its multiple billion-dollar resources. Instead of encouraging a public-private partnership by making the project contingent on a certain level of non-taxpayer money from private and corporate interests, the province and the city were intent to announce Thursday that they will share the $400 million bill almost evenly. It is a disappointing development for stadium watchers and for Canadian taxpayers, especially those in the province of Quebec, coming as it does just a couple of weeks after Pierre-Carl Pelado of Quebecor and the Videotron Telecom declared they'd be up for investing in the new arena project. It also comes barely a week after Anschutz Entertainment Group announced it will cover core construction costs of $1 billion for its proposed new NFL stadium in Los Angeles. Those headlines around the Quebec City Arena and the Los Angeles Stadium show two markedly different trends to pro sports stadium financing in Canada and the United States. Despite its patented culture of smaller government, the U.S. has a history of taxpayer-funded arenas and stadiums, while bigger government Canada, at least in the 1990s, showed a spike of entirely or largely privately financed buildings like the Air Canada Centre, Bell Centre, and Rogers Arena in the country's three largest markets of Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. The new decade has Canada acting like the U.S. of old, with taxpayer-funded proposals in Quebec City, along with taxpayer-funded CFL stadiums in Hamilton, Regina, and a big renovation of BC Place in Vancouver. While the U.S., on the other hand, is going increasingly public-private or private on stadiums like Cowboy Stadium in Dallas and the proposed Farmers Field in Los Angeles. The thing that stands out about Farmers Field is a $700 million naming rights deal with Farmers Insurance, done even before the project is started, built, or even municipally approved for zoning. That's what's called leverage. I'm hoping the attention that Anschutz Entertainment Group has received for their approach to this deal will get the creative juices going on both sides of the border. Fully government-funded stadiums and arenas are yesterday's news, or at least they should be. Taxpayer-driven sports venues are tired, old-school models. Let's use public-private partnerships as a starting point and fully privately financed projects as the ideal. Let's borrow from creative models such as Scott Cousins' philanthropic-led Multisport Center of Excellence Foundation, where donations from high-net-worth leaders build a venue and then support community programs to the tune of millions of dollars annually. Welcome to smart thinking around stadium financing in Los Angeles and tired old school thinking in Quebec City.